सर्वेषां स्वस्ति भवतु, सर्वेषां शान्ति भवतु, सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु, सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
Atithi Devo Bhava, a core belief of our Indian culture. And it is this belief that prompted us to welcome the British in India when they set up the first English trading post at Surat in 1630. पर हमें कहाँ पता था कि जो अंग्रेज अपने उद्योग के लिए मसाले, चाय और कपड़ों का व्यापार कर रहे हैं, वे एक दिन हम पर ही हुकूमत करेंगे। There's a saying, give him an inch and he'll take an ell. And that is exactly what the British did. They started out as traders, but soon began taking control over smaller native states. सत्तावन के बाद से अंग्रेजों ने भारत के राजनीतिक, आर्थिक, सामाजिक, सांस्कृतिक, प्रशासनिक इत्यादि सभी क्षेत्रों में प्रत्यक्ष हस्तक्षेप करने की नीति अपनाई। they began enforcing their own laws and denying privileges and powers to Indians. और इसके परिणाम स्वरूप भारतीयों में धीरे धीरे असंतोष पनपने लगा. By the 1800s, the British East India Company had established themselves as rulers of this nation. As a result, various rebels decided to come together to wage what came to be known as the Revolt of 1857 or the Indian Mutiny or the First War of Independence. ऐसा क्या किया था अंग्रेजों ने जिसकी वजह से यह विद्रोह जाग उठा? अगर राजाओं के पास वारिस नहीं था, तो अंग्रेजों ने सत्तारूढ़ राजाओं से उनका सिंहासन छीन लिया. इस बात का विद्रोह किया झांसी की रानी लक्ष्मीबाई ने. भारतीयों को प्रशासन में उच्च पदों से वंचित रखा. One of the principal complaints of Begum Hazrat Mahal from Awadh was that the British East India Company had casually demolished temples and mosques just to make way for roads. वाले कारतूस का मुद्दा 1857 के विद्रोह का तात्कालिक कारण बना. Makar Pandey revolted against the British as their demeaning acts angered both the Hindus and the Muslims.
आज तक आपने हमारी वफादारी नहीं की थी और हमारा क्रोध नहीं किए. अल्लाह बोल.
Unfortunately, due to the lack of leadership and unity, this revolt against the British failed. इसके बाद भारत में ब्रिटिश ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी का शासन समाप्त कर दिया गया और ब्रिटिश ताज ने भारत का शासन पूर्णतः अपने हाथों में ले लिया. The decades following the rebellion were a period of growing political awareness. In 1885, 72 Indian delegates met in Bombay and founded the Indian National Congress. This was a crucial milestone in the history of the struggle for freedom, as it was the first time that the idea of India as one nation rather than a collection of independent princely states was articulated. By the beginning of the 1900s, Bal Gangadhar Tilak was the first Indian nationalist to embrace Swaraj as the destiny of the nation. He coined a new slogan.
स्वराज्य हा माझा जन्मसिद्ध हक्क आहे आणि तो मी मिळवणारच.
उन्हें बंगाल में बिपिन चंद्र पाल और पंजाब में लाला लाजपत राय का समर्थन प्राप्त था. इन तीनों को सम्मिलित रूप से लाल बाल पाल के नाम से जाना जाता था. As soon as Lord Curzon announced the partition of Bengal in 1905, the nation witnessed a rise of movements, morchas and protests against the British. The Congress advocated boycotting British products and goods, which were burnt as a symbol of the Swadeshi movement. By 1914, Mahatma Gandhi had returned to India after spending 21 years as a lawyer in South Africa. In 1919, he announced his first satyagraha intentions as the British had not kept their promise of Swaraj for India. To block Gandhi's movement, the British colonial officials made their counter move by passing the Rowlatt Act of 1919, which permitted indefinite detention. This sparked a series of protests across India, especially in the Punjab province, where they were violently suppressed in the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. The final stages of the independence struggle from the 1920s was characterized by Congress's adoption of Mahatma Gandhi's policy of non-violence and civil disobedience. In 1921, Congress leader and famous poet Hazrat Mohani and Communist Party of India leader Swami Kumaranand were the first activists to put forth the idea of Purna Swaraj or complete independence from the British. 1920 और 1930 के बीच वीर सावरकर, भगत सिंह, सुखदेव और राजगुरु जैसे क्रांतिकारी स्वतंत्रता सेनानी उभरे। स्वतंत्रता ही उनका लक्ष्य था, जिसके लिए निडरता से उन्होंने अंग्रेजों को कड़ी टक्कर दी। In 1930, the Congress Working Committee gave Gandhi the responsibility for organizing the first act of civil disobedience as they declared the demand for Purna Swaraj. Gandhiji chose to fight against the British salt tax, and the famous Salt Satyagraha was held. He was supported by Sarojini Naidu throughout the Dandi March, which was completed in April 1930.
With this, I set the foundation of the British Empire.
British documents show that the British government was shaken by the Satyagraha. The Satyagraha campaign of the 1930s also forced the British to recognize that their control of India depended entirely on the consent of the Indians. The Salt Satyagraha was a significant step in the British losing this consent. The Quit India movement, which was launched in 1942, was the final leap towards our independence. नेताजी सुभाष चंद्र बोस जैसे नेताओं द्वारा भारत के साथ साथ भारत के बाहर जन आंदोलन ने अंग्रेजों को भारत छोड़ने का निर्णय लेने के लिए मजबूर किया।
तुम मुझे खून दो, मैं तुम्हें आजादी दूंगा।
भारत छोड़ो आंदोलन हमारी स्वतंत्रता की ओर अंतिम चरण था। देश भर में छोटे पैमाने पे हिंसा हुई और अंग्रेजों ने हजारों नेताओं को गिरफ्तार कर दिया और उन्हें 1945 तक कैद में रखा। But ultimately, the British government realized that India was ungovernable in the long run. On 15th August 1947, after more than 300 years in India, the British finally left. This was indeed a glorious moment for all Indians. Lord Mountbatten, the Governor General, handed over the reins of leadership to the Indian leaders. On this day, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru rendered his historical speech.
Long years ago, we made a pact with destiny, and now the time comes when we shall redeem our pledge, not only all in full measure, but very substantially. At the stroke of the midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and fever.
The Indian national flag movement, which began in the early 1900s, finally adopted the tricolour, which was approved unanimously by the Constituent Assembly on 22nd July 1947. India was a free nation. भारत को आजादी मिल गई थी।
जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे